Welcome to my first round of this month's REV GP, and this is the first GP post-rotation, so Karlslov is out of the format now, which rotates out a bunch of the good cards in 4-color Consonance, but we'll make do. We're playing 4-color Consonance again this GP, but this time it's running blue list instead of black list, and yeah, let's go. I lost basically Sophia got Helion and Alfaro are gone with the rotation, and those are like some of the best cards on our deck. So, and it's probably not going to be as good of a deck, but yeah, there's replacements like, and it's just wrong for me to not play Constance, right? So this hand has 3 drops and constant. Actually, what's my opponent on? Coolbeens. Let me pull up their deck. Are they on aggro? They're on Krufix Storm. Oh, they're on a combo deck, I guess. Maybe I do want to go slightly faster. Well, this doesn't go any faster, but let's Drift Off hit. They have a bunch of enchantments. Yeah, maybe Drift Off is useful. I'll keep this and not have you plays until turn uh turn 3, but hopefully that's fine. I'm just going to play New Divide tapped and pass. They play Gilded Court. I remember playing that card. Really old versions of 4-color Constance before the first rotation happened with that deck. I'll just play another New Divide and pass. So Around Time Visionary is a card that I'm running the deck now because all 4 rotated out, so I need more 3-drops that ramp. I mean, this thing looks decent. It's a mana dork that might grab me something off the top. I'm actually not really sure what my opponent's deck does. I don't know what their combo is. Just going to play natural. Okay, so this thing, Drift Off can get rid of it. I can Drift Off or I can play Alrantha Visionary. This ramps twice actually, so no, it doesn't ramp twice, it just ramps once. Yeah, maybe I should get rid of this thing. I can play Alrantha Visionary or I can Drift Off the Manifest. Which one's better? What do they have on 4 that they don't have on 3? Like, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. They get, no, they don't even get, I don't think they get anything on 4. I think I can actually let this thing stick around, and I'll just play out my own ramp card. Let me just check my colors. I need green, green, white. Okay, yeah, so this is fetching plains, this is fetching swamp. Or no, this is fetching plains, this is fetching forest, and I play out my forest. Here's my plains, here's my plains. Fetch out one more forest, and just run out Arantha Visionary. I can play out Vasilia next turn if it doesn't get interacted with. So top 3, I get to grab a Planeswalker, nice, and the rest go into my graveyard. Alright, sure. And let's see what my opponent has. The next turn I just drop my Planeswalker if my opponent doesn't do anything. Arrow. Okay. And this thing comes to play untapped. So they have access to 3 mana again this turn. I guess like if you reduce its cost by 1, then you can Herald and go mana neutral. So maybe that's their combo. Approaching Greatness. Alright, sure. Fix. I see. So this doubles your mana, and I guess with Herald that thing goes or it goes up in mana, so do they have some way of bringing the cards back? They probably do. I'm assuming that's their combo. Or they can just keep drawing more cards. Something like that. Now I just play out Yar, right? I play out Yar -2 to blow up the Manifested Light Veins. And then they can't play Krufix and also do something in the same turn. That seems like the best thing to do here. What does Vasily do on the backside again? On card. Just look at this guy again. On. Okay, so it's either a 7/7 Trampler, 6/5 Hexproof, or a 5/3 big blocking guy. Not very useful. Yeah, I'm just going to run out a Yar. Star. I don't know how to pronounce this guy. Let's get rid of the thing. I need to -3 it. Let me -2 it to blow up the Manifest. And then let's see what my opponent has. So they can play Krufix and still have 2 mana up, which isn't enough to Herald immediately. Maybe they have it 2 mana that I need to worry about. They can like Lay Shard. Does that work with Krufix? I should probably put Krufix in the chat, but no, they already drew Krufix. They already revealed Krufix. Yeah, so this thing affects all permanents, so yeah. Ilya again. Well, I can't do much here. Like Drift Off has no target, so I guess I just play Vasilia and swing. I can also play Vasilia +2, buff around the Visionary or something, but the thing is, like, the loyalty counters don't do anything, alright? I'd rather just flip this guy into a big beater and start swinging. Zar doesn't do anything either. I +1 and, like, it technically ramps me. Yeah, no point in milling, right? I don't have any graveyard synergy. Just plus this guy, Let's grab back, yeah, grab back this guy, and that's a 2/2 now. If I activate this thing, then it becomes an 8/8, so it's actually not that great to activate. I'll play Gloom Cover Step, Basilia, and transform this thing. What do I transform this into? A 7/7, sure. I mean, that's probably the fastest thing that I can transform this into. Just whack them for 2, and I'm still like 2 turns away from killing them though, so actually, no, the correct play there was to plus Basilia and then transform it next turn. I need to get used to playing it with the new cards. Yeah, I needed to plus Basilia first. I see what like now I see what the card's trying to do. Was it actually a game losing mistake? Like, did it might have pushed back my clock by a turn or something. What Spirit Colossus activation cost? 1, 2. Yeah, that thing's still super expensive. Oh, and there goes my board. That's Vibrant Vengeance, but they did tap out for it, so I can blow that thing up pretty nicely. The Drift Off. Do they have ways of blowing up my Drift Off? I don't think so. I have like thinking of Olatin, which bounces everything, but that's fine. Oh, Grand Consonance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not tap, so this thing technically does ramp me. I just Grand Consonance and hope to flip something good. I could take the safe play and drift off, but I could just take a risk and Grand Consonance here. I feel like that feels better than just playing drift off. Right, like if I want drift off to hit 2 things, but it's just is that I just don't have good targets for it. Okay, so I mean good if I play Grand Consonance, how likely am I to flip something that blows up Vibrant Vengeance? Well, let me see. Not enough. Yeah, I think I'll just play it safe. Like this thing kills them in a few turns time. I'd rather just play it safe. So Bearded Colossus, I guess that's coming back to the 2/2. I'll whack them for 7. Yeah. So if I put the counters on this guy, this would have been a 3-turn clock instead of a 4-turn clock. I'm also making creatures, so I don't think the clock really matters that much right now. But yeah, drift off this guy. And let's see if they can still combo off after removing all their enchantments. Pledge, what does this do? Uh, okay, sure. So they draw some cards, and they get to untap 3 lands. So they draw a card and go kind of even. And they play a tap land, so they still can't combo off this turn. They shard. Does that do anything for them? I don't think so. So interestingly enough, can I kill them this turn? Okay, so how much devotion do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This costs 4 mana to activate still, which means so I need to play this. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 4. Yeah, so that's still not enough. I just Grand Consonance and see what I flip off the top. I think that's probably my best play. Yeah, I mean it's Grand Consonance. It's a Grand Consonance deck. Might as well play the namesake card and see what I get. If I flip into more Vasilias, maybe I could even buff my board or something. And I don't think they have any counter spells, so this is probably going to resolve. We'll look at top 7. Let's see what I get. Oh, they're tapping something. Oh, this is why I should have activated Yard before playing this. Yeah, oh, whatever. It's too late to change my decision now. So, get Swamp, Wild Court Seeker. I mean, it's certainly lethal next turn. Swamp, Wild Court Seeker, so Drift Off, and or do I get another Czar? Yeah, sure, why not? I mean, technically, it breaks even, but might as well. Another Czar out of my deck or something. It's not exactly the best card in my deck. Get rid of Drift Off now. They're going to tap it. Dies. Uh, Wild Court brings back New Divide. Because I'll actually play on tap because life doesn't matter in this matchup. I feel like this guy pluses to get back the other New Divide as a 2/2. And yeah, I just whacked him for a bunch. Wait, actually, could I have activated this guy? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, I can. So in that case, before damage. Okay, yeah, before damage. Oh, am I out of forests? Yeah, I'm out of forest. Crap. That's like I made a mistake then. Yeah, I didn't realize that I had that option available because that would have killed them, right? I think it would actually no, it would have left them at 1 life. So basically as good as killing them because they're a combo deck. So and they're tapping out for something really big. Arbiter, what does that do? +1 cent tap each land. They're going to return all my things, which actually okay. So they're going to return these guys. Does that help them? They still die, right? You're going to return all these guys. Still kill them next turn with Facilia Plus, right? Actually, I can just activate this guy. It's pretty cheap right now to activate. Star Setted. Okay, cool. But now I just Facilia and So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then activate. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And with everything in activate, yeah, I just win there. Delia plus counters on this thing, and then turn this into an 8/8, and yeah, swing. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that still costs a bit more than that. Okay, sure. Yeah. Right. So that was game one. That's my first game with playing the deck, and it seemed to perform pretty decently. Post board, bring in all these guys. What do they have post board? They they're going to bring in they have Crown Guard ban and literally nothing else. I guess they have Reclaim by Nature to blow up my enchantments. But it doesn't seem like they have any counter spells, which is good for me because I don't have to play around counter spells. So anyways, I take out Vibrant Vengeance because that's literally not what I'm doing here. I take out Archon because there's like not enough targets for these guys. It's still a decent thing to flip off Grand Consonance, but like it just well actually maybe Scratch's Horseman is better here. Actually, do they do any graveyard stuff? It doesn't seem like it. I think that they just combo off by drawing a bunch of cards. They don't actually recur any cards. With no point in bringing in the Soul Guide Lanterns. My house does nothing. Yeah, maybe I'd bring in. Yeah, I already have one Scratch's Horseman. Is Scratch's Horseman better than Archon? Like, which one kills faster? Scratch's Horseman is also immune to Drift Off, so maybe that makes it better. Wait, they don't run Drift Off. What removes do they even run? Do they not run removal? Okay, I guess they run Planeswalker minuses. In which case, yeah, I'll keep in Scratch's Horseman then. This is a hand with 2-drop, 3-drop, and Consonance, so yeah, I keep this. They do need a way to answer the start set it at least somewhat early-ish. Okay, so if I want to play start set it on curve, what I need to do? I need to play Fungal Mire tapped. That Warp Way Rings is going to put me behind on curve. Which means this William wants to fetch Swamp, which means that I won't get Drift Off mana for a while, but I think that's fine. Okay, so that's one green. Mountain's really wrecking me. I play a single Mountain because it buffs Cloud Court Secret up to a 4/4, and I also run a single copy of Scratch in my deck. I guess I just play this and pass. Then fetch actually yeah, I can definitely afford to fetch black here. I'll start testing. I fetch black here because I want these guys to both be on curve. And I can worry about drawing colors I need later on. Oh, well, that's convenient. Turns out I didn't need to fetch that color anyways. Right, so start set it's going to be blocking start setted because I can't really afford to let them get ahead on mana. Actually, can I? I can just drift off the thing they enchant, but I don't think it's in my best interest to let them get ahead like this. I play a Lay Shard, pass. I'll play Club Promoter. Unfortunately, not active right now because I played something last turn, so I guess this turn I play Forgotten Cultivator and hope that they don't have the win. Thing is going to hopefully flip me something useful. Czar of Eternal Cycle. What do I have for next turn? I actually can't play Drift Off. Okay, so next turn I'm playing Club Promoter, and then the turn after that, I'm playing Czar, I guess. Alternatively, next turn I can. There's nothing here. Yeah, I guess I just take Warp. I take Czar because because it gives me something to do, I guess, and I just like accept that I'll get to Drift Off eventually. So what would be nice here is no, I don't run any 4-drops, so it's impossible for me to animate Forgotten Cultivator next turn. What I want to do here is start making mana though, is concerning me. Are they stuck on lands though? Because if they are, then that's nice for me. They're playing a 5-drop. Is it Vibrant Vengeance? If it's Vibrant Vengeance, I can just drift off that thing, or blow it up with Club Promoter. Rufix. Oh, hopefully I top deck a White Source. On darn. I can't believe I'm still getting mana screwed with this deck. Now I just pass, I guess. The next turn I Czar and minus to kill Crewfix, but now they untap with the Crewfix, and I think I just lose here. Turns out, yeah, fetching out Swamp instead of Plains was game losing. Sometimes like this deck runs into mana problems, and it's built to run into mana problems, so it's not like I can really do much about that. But yeah, happens. And I'm assuming they just combo off here and win. If they fizzle, then I guess I can use Czar to blow up Crewfix next turn. That wasn't great for me. Like, yeah, I have to minus to kill Czar, and then I guess I've forgotten Cultivator and hope to find something. I can also just top deck a White Source, and then I get to drift off the Crewfix, which works out way better for me, but I still don't have a play. So it might actually just be better for me to Czar, just so I can get a Cultivator swing in. It seems like they're starting off with the 2-drop. I mean, they are kind of color screwed right now, so maybe that's like a saving grace for me. Only have one single source of each other. Okay, Manifest Light Veins makes that a lot better for them. They played the land untap for a draw card thing. Well, they actually wield. No, they get to wield their hand. Yeah, I think I lose here. They play out a shard to draw a card, and they play safe and sound. Factor Fiction that gets lands for free. Do I have to Factor Fiction this? Which pile actually matters? Tap all lands you control. What does this do? I don't like what they have in the Approaching Greatness pile. I think I'll just like taps everything. Right, sure, I'll give you a mana pile and actually good threats pile. They decide to take the mana pile. Shack, Lay Shard, Manifest Light Veins, Short Side, Backside. Okay, and do they have a big wheel effect? World of Vengeance, right? That thing. Okay, so if they have a big wheel effect, it would have to be not from the cards that they Factor Fictioned. Arbiter. Okay. So this thing does wield them. This also does wield them. They only have one card in hand, so I'm assuming that like Arbiter is probably plussing. Here's something in response. Okay, and now they're wheeling, right? Yep. So it even gets rid of my drift offs, and now my card hand is bad. I mean, like this isn't a horrible matchup for me in game 3 because I can deal with their things and they do need to untap with their enchantments in order to start comboing. So if I draw enough drift offs and actually have the mana to cast them, then this totally seems like a winnable matchup. They don't have enough interaction to really screw me over too much. Ledge. Okay, I see. Yeah, you can keep going. Again. The Arbiter. That's that's just a 7-mana wheel for them at this point. Yep. Alright. More useless cards for me. Not that it would matter because the game's probably over at this point. Favorite Vengeance. Well, they have 2 Mad Dubros out now. Approaching Greatness. Does this find them anything useful? They already have everything they need, right? Awakening all done. Oh, so that's how they win. Have they been counting how much mana they've spent this turn? Because I definitely haven't been keeping track. Probably have ways to just spend more mana. You can't go infinite, right? Are they out of gas? Even if they are out of gas, I can just pass the turn and like I can't do anything because my hand's been bottomed. I got end. I got end while I was on 2 prizes. My opponent was on 5. Wait, it's not end, it's Iona, right? Because it bottoms instead of shuffles. Perfect is Judgment. That do. It makes more. It untaps more stuff. Cool. Picking tokens though. I guess they already have a second or something. No, they're drawing cards. Did they get all 3 modes? So it's like devotion to blue, so that's definitely enough. Devotion to green is not enough, I hope, right? So, oh, never mind, manifest. Yeah, they do get to have all 3 modes. In which case, yeah, you just keep going. Arrow, more mana for them. Okay, do they win now? I have to assume that they do. Surely they've been keeping track. Did they not win yet? Oh. Go ahead and do this again. Alright, that was a pretty long judge call, and a pretty tough one for the judges too. So the conclusion is that the game state is so irreparably damaged that we're just going to continue on, because like there's been multiple wheels, we can't back up through that. But yes, now this is to lose, because I'm assuming Awakening is active now. They've spent enough mana. Are they doing anything else with that mana? Like, are they done with their turn? I have no instant speed waste to blow up the Awakening, so there's no reason to be playing on right now. The Board of Vengeance, again. Oh, that's hilarious. Okay, yeah, whatever. Done here. That's enough waiting. Okay, game 3. What do I want? Yeah, probably the same board. I don't think I can really make the board any better. Okay, let's go. Wait. What does Archon Condemnation's backside do? Non-land permanent. Can attack and block. Activate. Okay, it only cares about activate ability, so it's not useful. Okay. I'm on the play this time, and this is not the colors I want. this is a better hand, but no removal, but maybe Forgotten Cultivator digs me into a removal spell. And what do I keep? Divide. It's still, all these guys are tapped, so this is my turn one play, and I guess Warp. I guess the rings on the bottom, because that's the least useful one here. So play out my Asthmatic Cove turn one, and then I guess I fetch white. Like, I don't want to get screwed off of drift off again this game, so I'll fetch. I know I need to fetch green in order to cast Grand Constance on curve, right? Yeah, I think so. And Leyline Challengers is enough to make me not get screwed off double white, I feel like. So I don't need to aggressively fetch white right now. That's Ley Shard. Well, at least it's not star-studded Sagittaire, because I don't have the resources to block a star-studded right now. Interesting. I can Leyline Challenge again this turn, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana for next turn. That gets me Vasilia. Alternatively, I play Forgotten Cultivator. And next turn, I probably still get Vasilia if Forgotten Cultivator hits a land. Yeah, I think that's better. And this does hit a land, but not the land I want. So I guess I just grab a Drift Off in case they want to do something funny. I do have Kicked Drift Off available the turn after next turn. If they play anything, I'm just going to drift it. I'm just going to drift off. It starts studded backside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They have 6 possible mana next turn, so that's enough to play a mana doubler, but not enough to play that plus something else, right? I think I'm still safe-ish. Like, if they play a mana doubler, I can just blow it up with drift off. I have to play Aranta Visionary in order to try to find another land drop, because then I can play Leyline. Actually, am I playing too hard into Vibrant Rapture? I might be. But yeah, I really need to find a white source then, so that I don't get blown up by Vibrant Rapture. So please, white source? Okay, I guess that's a white source, that's good enough. Unfortunately, I don't get to Forgotten Cultivator this turn, but maybe it's a blessing in disguise because I don't lose as hard to Vibrant Rapture right now. Just pass. Maybe I should try to put more graveyard stuff in my deck. I do mill a bunch of cards, incidentally. Maybe just minor graveyard synergy stuff, like minor flashback cards. That'd be good. Okay, if it's Vibrant Rapture right now, I'm blowing it up. Safe and sound. I could find them a bunch of lands. Find some absolutely 0 lands. That's hilarious. Awakening is pretty much whatever. I don't really care about what they do. I can just make this sort of pile, maybe. No, this pile is really bad if they have any sort of mana doubler other than... No, yeah, make this pile for them. I just blow up whatever mana doubler they play. Actually, no, this is a bit too much. Sure, I guess you can also have Awakening and Oldon in other pile, or whatever. Have fun with this. Have fun with these piles. Assume like you're probably taking the 4-card pile, in which case whatever. I mean it's fine. Wait, do I get to Grand Constance next turn? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If I draw a land, I do get to Grand Constance, which would be pretty nice. If I don't draw a land, then I still get to Vasilia. The Vasilia Plus puts the counters on Visionary or something to make it survive a Vibrant Rapture. Oh, they take the small pile. Okay, good. So we know that Vibrant Rapture is literally their only mana doubler in right now. 5. Okay, and next turn they can't mana double and also play out an untapper. I'm pretty safe there. And Zar. That better than running out Vasilia? Maybe it is. Zara, no, Vasilia makes my guys not lose as hard to Vibrant Rapture. I should be doing that instead. So I play Vasilia. 5 loyalty counters. Do I swing this turn? If I get a land from this, I guess I can play a 2-drop, which I don't have any 2-drops to play anyways, so yeah, might as well like put 2 counters on this guy and swing with it. So what do I get? Do I want a land? Yeah, I probably want a land for the turn. And I guess the forest is fine. I don't need that much stuff. And Scratch is incastable because I already milled my mountain, so yeah. Did I play a land this turn? I haven't, right? Because I was looking for a land. Yeah. Alright. So even if they Vibrant Rapture me, I still have a board. And I'll immediately try to drift off their Vibrant Rapture and possibly whatever other thing they play off after that. Yeah, I can drift off their Rapture and Equinox Mark, and that'd be pretty nice. And I can flip Vasilia and start going on offense. Actually, I can just Zara to minus and blow up the Vibrant Rapture or something. Actually, I should have played Zara to minus and blow up the Equinox Mark. That would have been a better play. And then they're safe and sound. Maybe this time they'll be less unlucky. And they're getting some lands now, and the lands come into play untapped. So that's something to be concerned about. I don't care about the arbiter at this point, right? It's like it's uncastable. So and this actually both these guys are uncastable right now. I'll just like do this. If they have no way to if they have no way to answer my board, I think I just win. I Czar, yeah, I play Czar, and then these guys swing in for yeah. So I'm feeling pretty confident about my deck now. Like it plays well. The mana base isn't great though. I realized that this deck doesn't actually have any double black, so I should I should have built I should put that I should have like considered that while I was building deck. I should have had less black sources and more white sources. That's too late to change. So, but anyways, yeah, that was my first game with this deck. Played pretty well. Hopefully, also played just as well in the next round.